Okay, we are almost done with this week. Are you guys so stoked to get started? If you have not already, then this following week, this following Monday, this is the day that I want you to start day one of your program. Now, if you've already started because you were super stoked and you just wanted to get going, that's totally fine. But I wanted to talk to you guys about just a couple of my top tips personally for you to stay successful on this journey long term. So, here's the thing. When I started my journey 4 years ago, I'd been coming out of struggling with postpartum depression, and I ultimately just had to decide that I could do this for 21 days. That was it. It was a decision and a commitment to my decision, that promise that I made to myself, that I was just going to do this. And that if I didn't do it perfectly, that if I had some days that were rough, I was still going to cross off the days on the calendar and just show up and do the best that I could for the time that I was committing to. So I would just challenge you guys. You made a commitment. When we started this video series, when I sent you your first introduction to our group, you made a commitment for 30 days. You can stick to this for 30 days, but there are going to be things that are going to get in your way. Okay, and a huge part of what's going to get in your way is going to be right up here. Right up here, our mindset is going to try to get in our way. It tries to convince us that we're somehow not worthy of taking the time to do our workouts because, well, if I'm taking the time to do my workouts, then my kids are watching TV and that makes me a bad mom. Wrong. Okay, what happens is that when we have insecurities and doubts and things like that, our minds look for stories. Our limiting beliefs, they look for stories. They're actively searching for stories for why we should give up. And if you give in to those stories, you give in to those fears and those doubts and those worries and those insecurities, and you stop and you hesitate before you push play, or you stop and you hesitate and decide that you're not going to drink your Shakeology today because, well, what's the point? When you let those little thoughts slip in, you're defeating yourself before you even get going. Okay, you need to give yourself long enough to gain momentum. So plug into personal development. Be present in our group. Plug into just some of the other ladies in the group and just find someone who you vibe with, who you can just hold hands and just say, we're doing this together. We're not giving up. Don't give up on me. I won't give up on you. Partner with each other. Okay. But the other thing that I wanted to share is I wanted to share something with you guys. There's this idea that I firmly believe in, that basically confidence or consistency breeds confidence. So how do you get to be consistent? Well, you try and you try and you try again. And so whatever that looks like for you, you just have to recognize your journey doesn't have to be perfect. You just have to be consistent. So if you have 7 days that you show up and you do 10 minutes of your 30-minute workout, great. You're being consistent. That's a victory. That's something to celebrate. Think about your small wins as you go and just dwell on those instead of the things that you feel like you're not doing well enough. Second thing that I love talking about confidence is this quote from Mel Robbins that is, confidence is not the assuredness that it's going to turn out. Confidence is just the willingness to try. Okay? Confidence isn't the assuredness that it's going to work out. It's the willingness to try. Okay? And I want you guys, if you need that reminder, write it down. Put it on Post-it notes around your house. Whatever little reminders you need for yourself to help you remember, you don't have to be perfect. Okay? If I can emphasize anything this week, I want you to understand that perfection is not the goal. Perfection will bring you down and will tell you, nah, you didn't do the first week perfectly. You should just not even try for the rest of the 12 months because that's logical. That's really logical, right? Oh, I had one bad week. I should just give up for the other 51 weeks of the year. That does not make any sense, but that's what we tell ourselves. You have to be aware of those voices. And if you hear them coming into your head, if you hear them coming to your life, voice them out loud. Talk to me, talk to someone else in the group. Post them in the group and say, this is the stuff that I'm dealing with, guys. My mindset is driving me crazy. How do I get out of this? We can help talk you through it. We can share our experiences. When we come together and we share those common experiences, that's what gives us power over those limiting beliefs. So, you guys made this commitment. You made this commitment to yourselves. Now I just need you to make the commitment to yourself that even if it doesn't turn out perfectly according to plan, that you'll still show up. okay? That you'll still know that you're showing up, even if it's not perfect. If you're 80% on and not 105% some days, that's okay. It's normal. We have life and we have lives to live, and we have to be okay with that. Just like right now, that's part of why I didn't go get ready and do my makeup. I just finished my workout. It took me till 10 o'clock today in the morning to do my workout. I could have just said, whatever, like I'm not going to do it today. But I had a commitment. I made a promise to myself that I would show up and do a workout today, and I did. But you have to be consistent in basically just teaching your brain that is what you're capable of, that you're capable of showing up, even if it doesn't go according to the plan. So I just would challenge you guys to believe that you can do this, to tell yourself that you can do this, to continue to show up after this group is over, and just to trust that your consistency over time is what's going to pay off the most, okay? We're so excited to have you with us, and I hope that you have the best experience. If you have any questions at all, any concerns, anything that you're just struggling with, you have to have that open line of communication. I can't help you if I don't know what's going on. So, love you. Hope you're excited and you're ready to go if you're not already like rocking and rolling. And just can't wait for the rest of this month.